Alright guys, welcome back. It is day 3 up here on Lake of the Woods with Adam and Natalie. Today we are blessed with a little bit of post-frontal conditions. Fishing slowed down a bit. That means that we're going to have to change up our tactics a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys some of the gear that we've been using today and yesterday in order to get some fish into the boat. So I've been running the trolling motor, so I've always had the first cast at every fish. So when you're in the front of the boat, you want to make sure that you have a bait on that's easy enough for an active fish to grab. So for me, that's a bucktail. I'm most confident in a bucktail, and I've been changing up bucktails. This bucktail is a double 10. I haven't been throwing double 10s all weekend. I've been changing it up with double 8s and even a smaller bucktail like this here Revo. As you can tell, they're all the same color, black and green. Just noticed that color's been producing a lot of fish. But the most important part about being able to throw big blades like this is definitely your reel. Here I have a low gear Tranx, but I have a power handle on it. So this reel allows me to pull these big blades in with ease, much more so than the high gear. So you're gonna get less inches of line per crank, but you're gonna have that power so you don't get fatigued throughout the day. Now, if I was throwing the smaller bucktail like this, I'd be using the high gear Tranx, and I actually have another setup for that. So I'll use a high gear Tranx in order to get that blade moving faster. Just typically fish tend to like those smaller blades moving faster. So moving on to the back of the boat, we have to think that 2 people are already throwing blades in the front of the boat. So in order to change things up and get those fish that are kind of inactive, a good option is always a twitch bait. And this is what Adam has been using for the majority of the trip. He's been using twitch baits, crank baits, something a little different that fish haven't seen, and something that's gonna move a little slower. Now, on a post-frontal day like today, these are going to produce. These are slow-moving baits. They have a lot of hang time. So fish that typically aren't active will follow these in and hopefully hit by the boat. We haven't had a fish eat a twitch bait yet, but we've seen a couple and we have high hopes. So we're gonna keep with it. So again, if you guys are new to muskie fishing or experienced muskie anglers, always make sure to have a low gear reel in your boat and a high gear reel for those twitch baits, and you'll be putting more fish in the bag. Stay tuned, you won't be pissed. Well, it wasn't exactly an ideal day. Slowest day I've ever had in Lake of the Woods, to be exact. We grinded pretty hard today. We went through 2 pairs of trolling motor batteries and probably around 30 different muskie spots. All we had to show for it was probably 5 or 6 follows and never really any chance at a fish, so that's a tough day. Hoping the bite's gonna be a lot better tomorrow morning. We'll see. Gotta get the batteries changed, gotta get some brats on the grill, and I don't know, I'm getting pretty hungry, so. You getting hungry?
Oh yeah.
You getting hungry?
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's go get some food. Good morning.
I gotta feel it with my hands to know.
Good morning. And welcome back to another episode of I Don't Know How to Muskie Fish. Yesterday, I managed to delete all my GoPro footage. Amazing, I know. Today, I've managed to wake up at 9 o'clock and begin fishing without seeing anything. Also amazing. It is about 10 o'clock and I'm enjoying myself some nice blueberry and chia seed oat soak. What? The Natalie Dillon made me. Amazing. Super good and healthy. I got Adam over here to my left. He's about halfway done with his. That's amazing. Good work, Adam.
Just chilling.
Got Natalie over here, who's the culprit of this goodness. We're pretty beat up right now. These muskies are being stupid. But after I finish this, they better watch out because the bucktail's coming for them. Oh my. You stinker. Did you see that?
Nice. And he's
Just a little
off.
guy.
Little guy.
That is why we come to Lake of the Woods right there. Wow. Always make sure you clean your wounds. I don't blame her for doing it, but I'd blame her if I got an infection. Or actually, I'd blame myself if I got an infection. Don't blame her for doing it. I don't know. I got to put a little hurting on her, so it's only fair that she gets to put a little hurting on me. It's like we get to, you know, duke it out a little bit. All right, well, just got the boat all packed up. Had the best morning ever. Adam and I managed to put 3 fish in the boat. We went 3 for 4 this morning, and I managed to catch my personal best, which was a 47.5 incher. Truly amazing to stay here at Tamarack Island. Lake of the Woods never ceases to amaze me. So now we have to get home safe and get the boat back on the trailer. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this trip. It's been a blast. There's been a lot of highs, a lot of lows, but it's musky fishing, so let's get home.